Good day, this is Pat Race reporting from Juneau, Alaska, where lawmakers are about to gavel in on the second session of the 28th Alaska Legislature.
If they can find this.
Damn it, Lou. It's an exciting time of year. Lawmakers are moving back into their offices, pre-filing legislation, and preparing for session. Of course, education is a big issue, but what's on everyone's mind this year is, will the legislature pass gas? For some up-to-date analysis on what to expect from this session, we have Winthorpe Throckmorton and Cornelius Reinhardt. I'm sorry? It sounds like Reinhardt and Throckmorton have had to fly over because of weather and are now stuck in Ketchikan. Instead, we're going to go to Will and Lou at the sports desk.
Caucus.
What?
Thanks, Pat. Wow, what an exciting first half. I mean, wow! The excitement, the speed, the drama. It was amazing, Lou. I haven't seen a half like that since I don't know when.
You know what's even more exciting? I just learned that there are women legislators in Alaska.
Actually, Lou, Alaska has had women lawmakers since 1936, when Flying Nell Scott was part of the territorial legislature. But hey, good energy, guys. What do you think we can expect from the second session of the 28th Alaska Legislature?
There's a lot to watch out for here in this second half. Me personally, I've got my eye on Fred the Refrigerator Dyson.
He's got a nose for the ball.
Speaking of balls, Lou, Kevin the Cannonball Meyer and the Kodiak Kid, Alan Osterman, are you kidding me? They're hot!
We might even see something from the Goot, David Gutenberg, classic slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker? What's a never mind. What else you got?
Like I always said, Will, turnovers will cost you the game, but only if you can't make a goal line stand and milk the clock while in shotgun formation after an onside kick.
It's all about controlling the trenches, Lou, especially with your tight end.
Tight.
Back to you, Pat.
That didn't make a lot of sense. We've got a lot of new faces, though. What about new legislators? Anyone to keep your eye on?
Hell yes, Pat. I've had my eye on Jonathan the Beast from Southeast, Christ Tompkins.
The Beast! Woo!
Straight out of the Farm League, this kid beat out Wild Bill Thomas for a spot on the team. I think he is going to hit the ground running in this second half, and I think he is going to own this league.
That second session, they're not halves, they're sessions, and no one's going to own anything. That's not how this works. Christ Tompkins is in the minority. I don't know if we'll see much out of him at all, actually. And he's kind of tiny, so I don't know. Anything else to look out for?
I'll be interested to see how Mike, the Hawkman Hawker, responds after some controversial calls in the first half.
Don't underestimate the veterans like Beth, the Aaron Carton Cartola, and that Lyman Hoffman.
The big train.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, woo!
They're still in the game.
Back to you, Patrick.
No one has ever called him the big train. That's not a thing. Come on, guys, work with me. Do you know anything? Do you have any facts that are real?
You want real? Let's take JCOG, for example. Guy came up through the California Penal League.
This guy was hitting frozen ropes.
Chin music.
Turning double plays.
Suicide bunts.
It was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
JCOG? Are you talking about John Coghill? I know for a fact that he never played baseball in the California Penal League.
I'm pretty sure JCOG did play in the California Penal League. In fact, he led the league in ERA in 1972. So what do you think about that?
Let me tell you, Pat, you can only ride a hot goalie for so long, especially if you're putting from the rough and trying to score from downtown. You've got to get into the paint. You can't grip the club too hard, whether you're on the power play or coming down the back nine. Otherwise, you'll end up in the penalty box for high sticking and end up putting from the rough. The rough!
Well, Pat, that's all for sports. Back to you.
Okay, for those of you who don't follow sports, that may have been a little bit confusing, but I think Lou touched on some really important issues there. There's obviously the rough of partisan politics, riding the hot goalie of compromise, and getting inside the paint of helping Alaska's families.